Hey YouTube, it's Charlie from Reader Turned Writer. Today, let's chat. How do you find the balance to do YouTube and writing and reading and books and real life? I don't have a lot of really insightful things to share today or any really good tips or anything like that. I just wanted to be kind of open about this because I have been really struggling recently with YouTube. I'll kind of quickly tell you my YouTube story. I found YouTube. I actually never really watched YouTube until after I was married. I never watched YouTube growing up, and my husband introduced it to me. And then I was doing vlogs, and he suggested, they weren't doing well at all, so he suggested I try YouTube. And while I was doing that, I discovered BookTube, and I started doing BookTube videos, and I was amazed because my BookTube newbie tag got, it wasn't even a high amount for newbie tags, but I got like 40 views or something, and it was amazing to me that that could happen, that I could put something out there and that many people would actually go look at it. And so I was really excited about BookTube, and at first I had a hard time finding like my niche audience, like my niche community in BookTube. For about 3 months-ish, I kind of struggled with it, and I remember feeling really discouraged. And then I started finding some people that I really love to follow and have really good relationships with, and my channel started to grow just a little bit. And it was really slow growth, very much community-based. I would find new people to follow, they would follow me back, that kind of thing. But it was growth, and it was really fun, and I really loved it. About a year into doing that, I decided I wanted to actually write a novel, which is what I originally had started BookTube to do, was like to build an audience for writing novels. But then I decided I didn't want to write novels, I just wanted to do BookTube. Well, then I decided I did want to write novels, and I kind of figured out how, finally. And I took a year off of YouTube to write my novel, maybe like 9 months. And I came back and I started making some videos again sporadically, but I wanted to switch to AuthorTube, but I still did some BookTube videos, and some of those videos actually got quite a few views. I had gained momentum, I was a part of the community, and I was growing at a fairly good rate and for a small YouTube channel, and it was hard to switch to AuthorTube because of that, because I would make writing videos and they would get no views, and I'd make a BookTube video and it would get 50 views or something, And I think at this point I had 300 subscribers. Well, since then I've gained about 50 subscribers that are more AuthorTube, I'm assuming. I guess some of them could still be from my BookTube videos, but I'm currently very much focused on writing videos and part of AuthorTube, and it's really discouraging because I'm not seeing growth, I'm not gaining momentum. I am part of the AuthorTube community now, but it's a lot smaller than BookTube, and so there's not really room to grow there, and it's not really what I want either. Like, I love AuthorTube as a community, and I do want to be a part of it, but that's not where I want the majority of my views to come from, because people on AuthorTube already know how to write a book. They've already figured out how to write a first draft, for the most part. A lot of them are published or self-published, and now they're teaching other people how to do it. And I think that's so awesome, and I love so many of their channels, and I've loved getting to know them and becoming friends with them and getting to support them. But the problem is, and I didn't even realize this until recently when I was talking with my husband, because this week I had a day, I posted a video, and I thought it was going to do better than normal, because in the past videos like this, I hadn't done a lot, but videos like this had done well, better than normal, and it did worse than normal. And at the same time, I was editing a video, and I spent 3 hours editing this video, and I don't even know why I did this, but I wasn't really thinking. I had done some day in the life vlog videos for a whole week, and it took me a ton of time, and I knew it would, but for some reason I just wanted to do it, but then it totally burnt me out of making videos. So then I was just doing for fun videos, and this video was like a video of me planning my homeschool year, which isn't a bad video. It's just that it has nothing to do with writing, it has nothing to do with my channel, and so I have some other videos that have done well. I did a video on parenting books and my favorite parenting books, and there must not be very many videos like that on YouTube, because it shows up on search results and gets consistent views now still. But none of those turn into subscribers for me, because those people aren't here for writing or even for reading. They were there for the parenting part of it. And so even though it gets a lot of views and a lot of traffic, it's not actually going to help my channel. And I felt like the same thing about this homeschool video. I was editing it. I literally spent 3 hours editing this video, because it was 25 minutes long of me talking, and I edited it down to 15 minutes. And then I was like, I'm not even going to use this video. I don't have time for this, because something else that has happened recently is I had kind of gotten into a good groove of like balance, like with my kids, spending some time with them, but still working on my channel a lot, working on writing and having fun with my family and getting the house cleaned and stuff. I'd kind of gotten into this good routine flow during the summer. And then now COVID is not very bad here where we are, and so my church is opening up and doing quite a bit more, and so my calling is now demanding more of me again. I am one of the leaders over the young women in our ward ages 12 to 18, and I'm the secretary, and so I do a lot of projects for them. We're doing weekly activities with them. I have weekly meetings, and there's just a lot that it requires of me. And now, and I kind of took a break from that during COVID, and now it's starting up again. And at the same time, school is starting, and we've decided to homeschool. We've always known that we were going to homeschool. What I've done is I've taken 9 to noon in the mornings is homeschool time, and I focus 100% of my attention on the kids from 9 to noon. And I have loved it. The kids have loved it, and it's only been 3 days of doing it when I'm filming right now, but because I'm prioritizing something else, I'm prioritizing the 2 things that I really want to do. I am writing my novel really slowly, but I am writing it. I'm working on it every single day. I'm doing my writing group with it. I am making progress, and that's what I want to do. Is I want to write novels. I want to publish novels. And the other thing that I want to do when I get to the end of my life and I look back at what I want to do, I want to homeschool my kids. And I want them to say, my mother spent so much time with me. She cared about me. I knew she did. Those are the 2 things that at the end of my life, that's what I want to look back and see that I did. That I published novels and that I homeschooled my kids and raised them in a way that they felt it. They felt my love. And part of doing that is giving them a lot of time, because kids take a lot of time. And obviously that's not all I do with them. I'm basically with them all before, once they wake up. I wake up earlier to write, and then from when they wake up to homeschool, I'm, getting ready myself, but I'm also helping them with stuff, getting food and getting dressed and stuff. And then after homeschool, of course, all day I'm with them. And then after dinner, my husband and I spend time with them. So because of that, because I have been prioritizing those 2 things, and because I have been putting in a lot of time, maybe in the wrong areas, but I've been putting in a lot of time to my channel and not seeing really very much growth or any growth in the area that I want to. I am getting a few more views and I've gotten a few more subscribers, and I'm getting some more views in the community, but that's not who I want to be reaching. I want to be reaching the people who don't know how to finish a first draft, who don't think that they can get published, who need someone to tell them that they can do it, and here's how you do it, who have written 10 novels but never edited them, but they don't know about story structure, so they don't know how to do it. They don't know about character arcs. And so I want to help those people, because I was one of those people. I know people like that, but I don't know where to find them. And that's what I realized when I was talking with my husband. When I talked with my husband that day, when I had spent 3 hours editing after spending all morning doing homeschool, and then I still had to make dinner, and the kids were running crazy, because kids always are crazy right at dinner time when you're trying to make dinner, of course. I was feeling so discouraged, and I was like, I shouldn't have left BookTube. Maybe I should just go back to BookTube. I've lost my momentum, but I know I can get it back. It would be a lot of work, Maybe the videos would be easier to make, because sometimes AuthorTube videos are kind of hard for me to make. The vlogs are a lot of work. The writing advice is a lot of work. The chat videos aren't as much work. But the book reviews are kind of hard too. But that's something that I would probably do with BookTube as well. But BookTube has a lot of tag videos where you list stuff, or you just talk about books that you've read recently and stuff like that. They're just more kind of videos that I could sit down and just film. I didn't have to do a lot of prep for, and AuthorTube takes a lot of prep for me. Anyway, so I was feeling really just why am I doing this? I don't know, I was just feeling like I couldn't really grow on AuthorTube. And I talked with my husband, and I realized I haven't found my audience yet. I don't know where to find them. And it's going to be a lot of work to find them. So now I have to figure out what I'm going to do. And it's really hard, because I'm like, how do I find a balance? How do I find the time to put into my YouTube channel? I'm already not putting as much time into writing because of it, so then I'm like, well, do I just drop my YouTube channel? I love making videos. I love the community here. I absolutely love being a part of it and sharing what I'm learning and sharing the books I've read, and even like the stats video that like gets the lowest amount of views every month. It's my favorite video and I love sharing that. But I'm not sure how to balance it all because I have, you know, I have my calling, which takes a lot of time, and I have homeschooling, and then I have just being a mom. Like, I can't just get out my stuff and start working on it, because if I have to get up and make dinner, and then I turn around and my 2-year-old's there drawing in my bullet journal or playing on my computer, but then do I have to put it away for 5 minutes every time I have to stand up to make dinner, and I can't just come in my room to work because then the kids aren't being watched, and it's just like, and I can't just turn on the TV because I already have other things that I try and turn on the TV to distract the kids, like so I could take a shower, and it's just, I don't even know. And then I also am feeling like I don't have time to read anymore. This month I am racing to finish the books that I want to read this month, and I still have 4 left, and it's the 26th. So I have 5 days left and I still have 4 books that I want to read. 4 full books. And that's even cutting back from what I was doing last year. And so I just don't really feel like I have the time to read. And then I see the things that the booktube community are doing, like readathons and stuff, and I don't feel like I have the time to do them because I'm so busy, and just trying to read the books that I want to read is hard enough. I can't add books on top of that, And then I feel like I should be doing other things, like reading books that just released and getting, watching the market, and I don't know, it just feels like so much sometimes. And I feel like the audience that I'm talking to now will really understand that, because I guess some of you might be full-time authors, but I'm guessing most of you are part-time authors with jobs or full parenting or whatever on the side. And so talking with you about this, I'm sure you'll understand that the balance is really hard. It is hard to find the time to do everything. I do love to spend time reading, and I do love to spend time with my bullet journal, but I don't have as much free time between the kids and YouTube and writing and spending time with my husband, because I do want to have a really good marriage, and my husband and I have a very limited amount of time to spend together because of the kids alone. So after we put the kids to bed, that's kind of our time to spend together. And sometimes I read then, but usually we do something together. I don't know what this video is even about. It's just kind of me ranting a little bit, letting you know, trying to be open about how I am feeling a little bit discouraged. I'm not really sure where to go from here. I do have some ideas, and I'm going to try them. One of the things that I'm going to do is I'm not going to put as much pressure on myself to be consistently uploading. I don't have to upload on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays. If I don't get a video up, it's okay, as long as I'm working on the videos, which is similar to writing. I don't put strict deadlines on myself with writing because that would stress me out, and I feel like I have the time that I have to work on my novel, and as long as I'm using that time to work on it, then I don't need to push myself further than that, And I think I need YouTube to be the same. I have time set aside during naps on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and Fridays actually now, all 4 days during naps to work on my videos. I use Tuesdays to prep, Wednesdays to record, and then Thursdays and Fridays to edit, because editing usually takes a long time. But I do like the quality of my videos for the most part. I do wish I had better sound quality, but it's kind of here. It's just kind of whatever. It's good enough, I think. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if my sound quality needs worked on. Actually, don't let me know that, because no. Anyways, if you're struggling to find a balance, if you feel like it's hard to get everything in during the day or during the week, or if you just feel like you are drowning half the time, then you're not alone. I am too. If you have any tips for balancing and finding the balance, or where to find the people who want to write but haven't actually figured that out yet, let me know in the comments below, because I would love to find them and find a way to share my videos with them. And if you just want to share your own wallowing story with me about how hard it is to balance stuff, I would love to hear that in the comments below as well. We can kind of be discouraged together right now a little bit. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna end the video before it gets too long and I start to blabber on too much. But If you've watched this far, thank you so much for watching my video. I do really appreciate your support. I love being part of this community, and I have really loved my time both on BookTube and AuthorTube. I have loved this little corner of YouTube so much. I did not know that so many bookish people were on the internet before I found this, so it's been really, really fun. If you liked this video and want more chat-like videos, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe for writing content. Subscribe for writing content. As of right now, I'm not quitting my channel. I'm just not really sure exactly where to go with it. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can see where my channel goes and what I end up deciding to do. And again, thank you for watching my video. I will see you in the next one.